Having a birthday party for his wife Joan tonight. Happy 45th birthday to Joan Toth. Barry Toth Trucking, just to let you know, sponsors the number 13 of Dennis Giancola Sportsman car. Sitting there in row 3 on the inside. So again, thanks to Barry Toth Trucking. He threw in a few extra dollars. Tonight's Sportsman winner will go home with $1,150. So great payoff here tonight for the Sportsman field. Starter Barry Davidson gives him 2 to go. 25 laps will be the distance.
Putting on a ton of cash for these guys. The excitement gets hotter here. Jim Johnstone of the 21J leads them down. We're off and running. 25 laps for $1,100. They're 2 and 3 wide already into turn 1.
Kupalo pushing it hard to 99C. He's right on the tail of Gaboury as they head down the back straightaway. Gaboury will be your leader as they hit into turn 3. Kupalo up high. He cuts down low. 3 wide as they come out of turn 4.
We got them loose up near the back part of the track, but around the top, they're still taking it in. It's Kupalo. We will lead them off of turn 2 after 1 down. Now here comes Gaboury up the inside in the 84. Cause in 3rd, Johnstone 4th, and Zumpy in 5th.
Kupalo, your leader, Gaboury in 2nd, but it looks like we got a car around there. That looks like Zach Zumpy and the 77 of BJ Willard in turn 3 right in front of Clinton.
They got in trouble down here in traffic. Both of them spinning to avoid.
As your leaders head to the turn 3 with Clinton Jeffries.
All right, Gaboury has been a hard shoe along here for years now, and see if he can take the big cash away from Nick Kupalo. But the heavy hitters making their way up through the field. Look at Con around the bottom. Then you got Flanagan and Knapp around the top are in 10th spot as they are fighting it out hard.
Kupalo forced a little high there in turn 2, but finding his way back. The 64 Costa inside, Kupalo on the outside, Zumpy in the 11C up the 4th, but we got cars around turn 4 again right in front of Clinton Jeffries.
BJ Willard gets turned along with the Chevalier 12. Heavy side damage to these cars. Here we go. Gaboury gets the John's Bug Shop 84 up to speed to Barry Davidson's green flag. Nick Kupalo on the outside lane. Kaz having to protect his lane on Zumpy's 11, but Zumpy able to get it back in shape. No problem yet.
Kupalo trying to find that bite on the outside of turns 3 and 4 as he tries to get around Gaboury. Gaboury in 84, sliding a little high. Koss still in 3rd. Zumpy in 4th. The 21JJ of Johnson in 5th as the leaders head towards you coming down the back straightaway.
Bleach and Mallory have chosen to use the top of the back to try and make their way around some of these slower cars that keep hogging the bottom line. And they haven't really passed too many yet, but they have hooked up now on the top side. And now they're trying to follow the 2K and Knapp.
Gaboury still with about a 5-car lead over the 99C and Kupalo, and behind him it's a 64, costs about 10 car lengths back. Zumpy still in 4th, but coming on the outside is the 88 Speeds as the yellow comes out as we got this 77 of BJ Willard up on the top of the hill in turn 2.
BJ Willard around in turn 2 again. You can feel them pick up the pace a little bit as they bunch it up into turn 3. Gaboury hard on the loud pedal again. He gets it rolling. And they are heading down into turn 1 one more time with Gaboury on the low side. Kupalo up top. Zumpy trying to make a move around the outside of the Cause 64. Zumpy right up on the inside. Drives right into the side of Nick Kupalo.
3 wide. He brings him into turn 3. Zumpy now bouncing off the 99C of Kupalo. He's trying to bang his way to the front. Gaboury now about a 6-car length lead. Koss on the inside. Kupalo on the outside as they head to you in turn 3.
Kupalo able to get the advantage back out in front of the Zumpy 11. Now Zumpy and Koss banging wheels into turn 3. And 3 of them all banging up there. It's Dykstra, Giancola, and Speece all fighting out for 7th.
The 8 of Wayne Kahn as well as the 5 of Dykstra and the 108 of Billy Bleach in about 7th, 8th, and 9th position, trying to work their way up front. Gaboury now trying to extend that lead as he makes his way down the front straightaway, this time by 9 laps down, 16 to go.
Rob Knapp loses it way up off the top of turn number 4 in the 2K. That's going to drop him back about 8 positions and half a straightaway. Up front, Gaboury, Kupalo, and Koss still leader, but Kahn bearing down on the inside of Don Spees for about 10th spot.
Kahn trying to work his way through the field, as mentioned, actually up to 8th as they work their way down the front straight. Zumpy in 11Z having trouble there. He finds himself up on the high side. Your leader still is the 84 Gaboury. Kupalo in second, Kaz in third as your leader makes his way down the front straightaway.
Zumpy gathers the back up in the 11 car, and now the leader, Gaboury, stretching it out to about a 10-car length lead over Kupalo. Then a half straightaway back to John Kaz and Jim Johnstone, who have Wayne Kahn now fighting on the back end of the 64 of Kaz.
Kahn finding that bite on the outside of the track. He's up to 4th. Now looking after the 64 of Kaz for that 3rd position. Kupalo still in 2nd with the 84 Gaboury trying to stretch that lead, but the 8 of Wayne Kahn is coming as they head down that back straightaway.
As they make it around, it is getting heavy in traffic now near the back part of the Speedway as these guys try to fight and find their way through the pack. Not going to do it yet, though, as Gaboury still leads Kupalo. Now Wayne Kahn moving up into 3rd. Can he catch these guys with 12 laps to go to take away the $1,100?
Zach Zumpy heading to the pit area as your leader makes it around turn 1 and 2. He's looking strong as he heads down the back straightaway. Wayne Kahn up to that 3rd position. Here comes the 108 of Billy Bleach. He's now up to 6th. 10 to go this time by as your leader, the 84 of Gaboury.
Wayne Kahn trying to close in on the back of the Nick Kupalo 99. Still a long way to go as Gaboury now putting the Cowell 20J down the lap. Kupalo looking to get around the 20J with Kahn right there. Kaz, Jim Johnstone, Bill Bleach, and Dennis Giancola.
The 84 Gaboury is going to have to deal with the 50. It's a lap car in there with 9 laps to go. Kupalo still holding 2nd. Kahn now up on that high line too as he moves in on the tail of the 99C. This time by 17 down, 8 to go as your leader takes him into turn 1.
17 laps down, 8 still to go as the leaders. All alone now, it's Paul Gaboury, Nick Kupalo, and Wayne Kahn. Nobody in their way but Kahn trying to get around the young Kupalo as Bleach marred back in 5th, looking to get around Kaz 64.
Kahn all over the tail of Kupalo. Kahn's down low, Kupalo's up high, but the 84 Gaboury now contending with that lap car. That's the 50. Kahn trying to take away that 2nd place as he moves on the inside, this time by 19 down, 6 to go.
Bleach to the inside of Jim Johnstone. That'll put him up into 4th position now, but it's still Gaboury with a half straightaway over Wayne Kahn, who's now cleared the Kupalo 99. Can Kahn catch up to the back end of Gaboury?
Just 5 laps to do it, Clinton. Because as he heads down that back straightaway, this time by Starterberry Davis, before to go, as Kahn's trying to reel him in. Gaboury making it into turn 3 out of 4, and here comes the 8 of Wayne Kahn with 4 to go.
Gaboury needs us to stay under green here if he's going to take this. He don't want Kahn right on his back bumper in the closing stages here with the restart. That would be disastrous for the John's Bug Shop 84.
Getting the 77 of BJ Willard, the 24 of Mark, being lap traffic. Hold up the 84 Gaboury to allow Kahn to close in. There is 3 laps left. Kahn is closing it in. He's about 10 car lengths back as they head down the back straightaway. This time by 2 to go, Clinton.
Kahn looking to pounce on the Gaboury 84. 2 to go now for the 84, and here comes Wayne Kahn. He can smell the blood. He can smell the cash. Pushes it in even harder now.
Gaboury finding some bite there on the top side of turn 2, able to keep that lead as he heads into 3 and 4. He's sliding up high. Kahn's down low, this time by white flag.
Gaboury pushed up high that time off of turn 4. Kahn is closing in. Gaboury just prays that these lap cars will keep it clean in front of him. He smells the $1,100. Kahn coming in, Jim, one final time.
Here comes Gaboury. He's around 3. He's around 4. He finds the checker flag for, I believe, to be his first ever feature win, and he makes it a good one here. A 25-lap Barry Toth special worth $1,150. Wayne Kahn was 2nd. We got the 21 JJ of Johnson up there in turn 4, but Clinton, a great race as Wayne Kahn closes in to garner 2nd place.
Very true, Jim. Awesome racing here as we wrap it up on Barry Toth Trucking Night. What do you think, fans? Good night of racing with the SOS.
For the first time ever in his Sportsman racing career. And again, another first at the new Humberstone Speedway. Mom Gaboury here, quite happy, standing at the gate. I just heard her say to Barry Toth.
I'm supposed to tell you that his other grandfather was a racer. Helped his Bob Gray.
Bob Gray, Mom just telling me that his grandfather, I believe, worked here at the track in the 50s. So the Gaboury family, no stranger to racing. Ladies and gentlemen, just before you get to the car, I'd just like to say thanks very much for attending the races here tonight on Barry Troth Tucking Night. Very great night of racing, that is for sure. As he gets ready to get out of the car, Barry Toth standing here with his wife Joan with some extra cash in hand. I believe $500 extra from Barry Toth Trucking. So let's give a big hand for first time winner, the 84 Paul Gaboury. We'll get him around here there, Mr. Gaboury. Come around front here, we can get a few words for you. Not sure where to go, now he'll know where to go. First, congratulations. First victory ever. I know that much. 84 Paul Gaboury. How better could it be on a night like tonight, paying out $1,150?
Yeah, I couldn't pick a better night to win, that's for sure. The track was just it's perfect. Had lots of bite, and the cars just handled. Last night we ran into some trouble, and we went over the car. Every nut and bolt we changed that had to be changed, and just fine-tuned it, and I just drove the wheels off her.
Drove the wheels off her, got by Nick Coppola clean tonight. Unfortunately, a couple weeks ago you didn't. Found yourself regulated to the back of the pack, but that clean pass tonight earned you victory here tonight.
Yep, I just wanted to keep the wheels clean and not hit anybody and take her into victory lane. I knew I could do it tonight, and thought tonight was the night.
Well, you've definitely been looking fast all year, that's for sure, and finds himself on victory lane for the first time in his career. Let's give another hand to the 84 Paul Gaboury. And just a reminder, Barry Toth standing right here beside me with his wife, Joni. He always brings her to the track for a birthday party. I believe in that little envelope, Paul, this gentleman's got an extra $500 for you. As he looks there, cool, calm, getting that picture taken with that checker flag. He'll be sure that his family and friends will be at that Whalen photography booth next year picking up their photo. Fran, just give a rundown for next week's races. I know it's autograph night, and who's going to be our sponsor?
It'll be the John Poole Memorial event here at the Speedway next week, and as soon as I get out my schedule, I will go over. It'll be the first event of the Lucas Oil Shootout by Dirt Track Digest for the 5 for 5 for the Sportsman, plus the Vintage Racers will be here next week. So full program here at the Speedway next week. And we thank you for your attendance on behalf of Barry Toth Trucking Night here at the Speedway, and we hope you have a nice, safe holiday for the Victoria holiday, and we look forward to having you back here. Hopefully much, much warmer here at the Speedway. On behalf of Clinton Jeffrey, Jim Hanley, the Costco and the Davidson family, we look forward to having you back here next week, and have yourself a nice, safe week. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to having you back here at the new Humberstone Speedway. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.